So what are we doing tomorrow, huh?
Are you
Just
videoing
It's the
us
big
right
wedding
now?
day.
just an oh, there's a wedding tomorrow? What?
Yeah.
Who's getting married?
I don't know. I mean, Oliver just said somebody's getting married tomorrow. Who's getting married?
I don't know.
Well, it could just be us, but
There you go.
Hey, you guys want to get married?
yeah.
How about tomorrow?
Okay, so
Hey, all right.
Groom and the bride.
Nice.
I'm Leslie. How are you?
Yes, yes. She knows exactly what she's
The wedding, stand back and then come down to the aisle. At least I think so. Good afternoon and welcome friends, welcome family. We are here to celebrate a ceremony of marriage with Daniel Sapay and Emily Bittner, and to acknowledge outwardly the bond of partnership that they've begun to create inwardly in the time they've known one another, and to honor the beginning of this brand new chapter in their lives. Who has the privilege of presenting this woman to this man to be married?
That would be myself. And on behalf of Ann, myself, Paul, and Rebecca, if we give you our daughter and sister, Emily.
In acknowledgement of the holy purpose and of the great power of this occasion, let us just pause first in gratitude to the eternal God who is the divine source of our longing for love and the capability of loving. We give thanks for Daniel and Emily and for their open hearts and joyful spirits and for the example of love that they're bringing here in our presence, as they speak the words that will forever join them. May the intentions being uttered in the sacred conversation of their vows stand true in time and live within their hearts and their souls today and every day throughout their life together. May this be so. Amen. Well, Emily and Daniel, today you are formally beginning a new personal commitment to one another here along this beautiful Oregon coast. In choosing to stand here today and declare openly your intentions to face the future side by side as married partners, you're declaring that you're choosing to enter into another life stage together, one that is also a beautiful process of transformation. Your job as partners in this marriage will be to bring out the best in one another and to accept and celebrate the personal transformations that each of you will experience over the lifetime of the marriage. Your job will be to embrace those similarities that first brought you together and appreciate the differences that make each of you unique. As you step into marriage, keep in mind, first of all, that marriage is an ongoing process of transformation. And because of it, inside of it, in response to it, each of you will, in the fullness of time, change most remarkably, and perhaps in ways that may surprise you in the many years to come. Examples of change are always all around us, especially here on the Oregon coast, where people walk our beaches in search of treasures like agates, carnelian, jaspers, and to really see and appreciate the beauty that's within their core. People often put these stones in rock tumblers with sands and abrasives of various sizes, and it's only over time that they're transformed as they are polished to a high and a beautiful luster that only enhances their value. I say this because marriage, in a way, is a spiritual tumbler that will allow each of you over time to achieve your own life's brilliance. And it will cause you to become not only the person that you wanted to be, but also the person you're destined to be because of your partnership with each other. For in marriage, you will be reformed. For in choosing this particular person to love, to make your whole life with, you're choosing to be effective. And you'll be polished through the actions of your partner upon you, through the praises, and the critiques, and the frustrations, and the excitement, the actions, even the inactions of the person you're marrying today. You stand today at the edge of our beautiful Pacific Ocean by waters that have connected you and will continue to connect you as you travel to other distant areas. This ocean presents itself as a visible symbol of a constant and an unlimited force. And so, like the sea beside us today, may your own love be limitless, and may it be flowing and ever-changing. Just as our shorelines change with the forces of the winds and the storms and the daily tides, may your love forever continue to redefine itself, and may that love, like the sea, always hold within it the essence of life. May it touch and enrich all those with whom you come in contact, just as the waters of our oceans touch and nourish the many shores of the earth. And now, Deidre has a poem to share with us.
Our soulmates exist in this well-charted life. When we find them, we know, in an instant, it's right. And although to some it seems far too fast, who are we to judge when their hearts meet at last? For they have known all along to whom they belong. Their souls come together like a well-rehearsed song. Let us support and nurture the love these two know, so that through their lives together, this love shall continue to glow.
Now that you have heard the calling of marriage, I ask you, Daniel, do you choose Emily to be your honored wife and to live with her and to love her in the sacred state of marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Emily, do you choose Daniel to be your honored husband and to live with him and to love him in the sacred state of marriage? If so, answer, I do. Your marriage vows are the emotionally and the spiritually binding part of your ceremony. They both reach from and they speak to the heart. So I will ask you now to turn to one another and join right hands. Daniel, as you speak to Emily, look into her eyes and into her heart and repeat these vows. I, Daniel, take you, Emily,
I, Daniel, take you, Emily,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I promise to honor and respect you,
I promise to honor and respect you,
to be at your side
to be at your side,
in sorrow and in joy,
in sorrow and in joy,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to give you comfort and support,
to give you comfort and support,
and to love and cherish you always.
and to love and cherish you always.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
And Emily, as you speak to Daniel, look into his eyes and into his heart and repeat these vows. I, Emily, take you, Daniel,
I, Emily, take you, Daniel,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise to honor and respect you,
I promise to honor and respect you,
to be at your side,
to be at your side,
in sorrow and in joy,
in sorrow and in joy,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to give you comfort and support,
to give you comfort and support,
and to love and cherish you always.
and to love and cherish you always.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
And now we come to the exchanging of your wedding rings. Would you bring the rings forward, ring bearer? Wedding rings are the material symbol of the bond that you create in marriage. And because you will wear them from today, your wedding day onward, the words spoken about them, the meaning they embody as a result of this ceremony are of the greatest importance. More than anything else in your wedding, these rings are what you'll be taking with you. And your wedding ring will be there now to remind you day after day, year after year, that you've been chosen. Your rings are made of a precious metal, and they're a symbol of the riches that reside in each of you. And just as any metal is purified by the white heat of testing, so will your love be purified by any tests that may face you in the many seasons of your life together. And as unbroken circles, your wedding rings also represent wholeness, completeness, a state in which nothing is missing. Everything is possible. So let them be a sign that love has substance as well as soul. Let them be circles of happiness and wonder and delight. Daniel, take the ring you have for Emily. And as you place it on her finger, repeat after me. Emily, I give you this ring
Emily, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our vows.
as a symbol of our vow,
And with all that I am
and with all that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
And Emily, take the ring you have for Daniel. As you place it on his finger, repeat after me. Daniel, I give you this ring
Daniel, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our vows.
as a symbol of our vows,
And with all that I am
and with all that I am,
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Not yet. commitment to one another as separate individuals. I ask you now, as married partners, will you also pledge that same measure of commitment to your marriage? If so, answer, we will. Well, I would like to include all of you here today in this ceremony. You've just witnessed a declaration of commitment between Emily and Daniel. This is your opportunity to give your pledge of support to this couple. So I ask you now that you have heard them exchange their vows, do you, their treasured friends and family, pledge to continue to love and accept them unconditionally, encourage their dreams, and help them be true to the promises that they've made today? If so, answer, we do.
We do.
Well, because you have chosen one another, honored each other with the precious gift of your rings, and pledged your love for one another before these witnesses, by the authority granted to me by the state of Oregon, I joyfully acknowledge you as husband and wife. Daniel and Emily, may the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so, may a slow wind work these words of love around you, an invisible cloak to mind your lives. Congratulations, you may seal your promise. Right below
Just write my name on it. He's having a sign at Southpaw.
Oh no, now it's late show. We're going back. This little range is one by the store.
That's a bit in her photo.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. We need your son.
Adult chaperone car. This is a chaperone car.
It is absolutely possible. It is possibly one.
The chaperone car.
waiting at the hospital for Emily to come home. And we took her to our little house right down the road here. Either that or it's the memory where I think a dream I had of Captain Caveman living in the blueberry bushes at that same house. Let's compete for earliest memories, but so I don't know anyone but Emily in my life, it seems like. And it's so nice because I know how generous you are, I know what a giving, loving person you are, and I realize I've been the recipient all these years of that. And I'm so happy it's you, Daniel, that now gets to know everything. Oh, I did have one more thing to share. She called me from South Africa, and she said, Rebecca, he proposed to me, and I said yes. What? And then she said, you'll be so proud of my choice. And when she said that, I knew she was so proud of her choice and that meant everything and that she didn't have any reservations and she was totally sure. Totally sure. All right, I love you guys.
Anybody else like to say something?
The first family was with the family. And it's my honor to be part of this celebration. And I am just, some of you I haven't seen for 20 years, and it's an absolutely awesome experience. And thank you so much for making it so delightful and easy. And bear with us, we're trying to create a dance floor now. Okay? Thank
Okay, I'm going to talk because I know one of you has something to say. When she was in about this big, and my daughter Dita was newly born. And I met this child with these enormous eyes and this lovely smile. And I knew she was a treasure, a special treasure to the Lord. And I love you with all my heart. And I pray that you would find the Lord Prince. And you have. Daniel, you have a treasure. Emily, you have a treasure. Hang in there, you guys. There'll be rough patches, but you got all the times. I love you. Happy life.
Amazing story of how one person's leads to a person's happiness for the rest of their life. And it was just amazing. It's just amazing. And we sent them to South Africa together, but not even knowing. And there's absolutely no question that was the magic that was meant to happen at that time. The universe sent us that circumstance so that you could be here with us, Daniel. Thank you so much for the universe as you call magic.
I'm the other big brother.
just go with this. So this is actually something that might be the closest thing that this family's ever seen to a pre-arranged marriage. So there's still a little proof in the pudding. I went for a death hike up Mount Sinai with them. And almost had to pay a lot of money to get pulled off that mountain. For what I do, I can learn a lot about a guy in the middle of crisis, and in 5 minutes I can do exactly what I need to know about him. And I know now how he reacts, and it's a good thing, and I think that you here are in good hands. So, carry on. See the rest of the world. We'll see you very soon. You will be coming back. Love you guys.
Okay, listen up. I got some secrets to tell. Listen up. First of all, Gail and I knew Emily when she was dropped on this earth in Mount Green. You know, all right, Emily, we've seen her evolve, and it's fantastic. But I got a little secret I want to tell you. This was told to me in confidence with Daniel and Emily.
Which is why we're going to tell
Now listen to me. Pay attention. Daniel and Emily have always been kind of worried that they were a little bit different than everybody else around them. You know, their friends say, you guys are kind of odd, kind of different. So they were worried. So this is what they told me. So they went to a, what do you want to call it? A counselor, a psychiatrist. And they sat down and they said, we're a little concerned that we're a little different than everybody else. What can we, come on. And so the psychiatrist said, hey, listen, sit down, let's talk. So they talked to them. Talked to them, and she talked to them. You guys seem normal to me. I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Here's the questions. Come back next week and give me the answers. 1, how many days of the week are there that begin with the letter T? The second question is, how many days are there in the year, how many days are there in the year, or how many, how many days are there in the year? And again, how many days are there in the year? No. The third question is, how many D's are there in the phrase, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? No. How many, the second question, how many seconds are there in a year? Okay, come back. A week later they come back to the psychiatrist. And they say, well, how are you guys doing? You working out? Yeah, we did. We talked about it, came up with the answer. Okay, how many days of the week are there that begin with the letter T, and what are they? Easy. Today and tomorrow. Not Tuesday, today and tomorrow. You're right, it's a little bit different. Okay, how many seconds are there in a year? Oh, that was easy. 12. What do you mean 12? January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd. This is the couple that sees things differently. Okay, what about how many D's are there in the phrase Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? And they said that was the most difficult
you're